Good evening, everyone. Let's start the session. So this is the second discussion session for Data Science for Engineers. I am Elsa Sharu Johnson from NIT Tiruchirappalli, PMRF Scholar from the Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering. So everyone, this session I'll be looking at the previous assignment questions. Some of you might have already joined for the last discussion session which was conducted yesterday. So today we'll be looking at some previous year's questions which are taken in the past sessions of the Data Science for Engineers course. Yes, good evening everyone. So anytime in between, if you have any questions, you can interrupt me and ask the question, or I'll be constantly monitoring the chat box also, so you can post your questions there also. All right. So still, since people are joining, there will be some interruptions in between. So till the first 30 minutes. All right. So I'll start with the session. Okay, so this week we had the introduction to R language, variables and data types in R, data frame object in R, and for all these things you have seen the introduction to the RStudio interface introduction, and then variable naming, types of data types, and then introduction to data frames, how to create them, edit element, add row, delete row. Then you might have seen the different operations in R and the different functions in R, then control structures, and have seen the data visualization. So in the first week assignment questions, usually they have concentrated on different functions in R as well as different code executions and the ways of executing the codes and the syntax differences. Data visualization will come in the next week. Okay. So I'll start with the July 2023 session assignments, and then after that I'll move on to the Jan 2023 assignments. So this will help you in solving the present week assignments which are given in the present course. All right. So you can give the answers right now if you know the answer. Other people can wait for the explanation. All right. Which of the following variable names are invalid in R? Okay. So you have learned how to find out and what are the rules of giving variable names. I'll just move on to the RStudio right now, so we can see the different error types also coming. Yes, some people have given A, C, D. Yeah. Okay, some people have given A. Okay. Yeah. So the question is like which are invalid. All right. A and D, A and C. Have you run this in RStudio? Those who are answering? Okay, so I'll move on to the answers options one by one. First one is 1 underscore variable. Is that so? That, and if everyone has answered it correctly, so just if I give this particular assignment, it will throw an error. Okay, so that everyone has given right answer for that option. So next one, that is fine. Okay, that is a very valid naming in R. Then underscore variable, is this fine or will it give an error? Okay, yeah, you're right, Aishwarya and Raj. Yeah, so this will show an error. It will show like an unexpected symbol. All right, and the last one, this also will give an error. Okay, unexpected, this one. Yes, so the answer will be A, C and D. Okay, so the first answer will be A, comma, C, comma and D. All right, next question will be the function ls in R will. This is also a very common question that you can encounter. So what is this? B, list all objects in our working environment. That's true. Yes, so the answer will be B. Okay, now I hope everyone can follow with what I'm saying. The next one, consider the following code in the snippet. Based on that, answer the following. So this code I have written in RStudio. We'll go to the RStudio. So the first thing is given id is equal to C of 1. Yeah, answer. Aishwarya has given one answer. Okay, so Aishwarya, just let me see that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, for the rest of the people, I'll just give this one. id equal to C of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the patient name is given as C of Ram, Shyam, Nandini and Maya. Number dot patient is given as 4, and patient underscore list is given as a list which has all these 3 parameters. Okay, so if I do this, yes, okay, print this one. What can you tell me what the first answer will come if I run this particular code? Print patient list 3, 2. Okay, I'll run that and show you. So it will give you null. Okay, why is it happening?
It is singular matrix.
Okay, yeah. Then the next one, print patient list, this one. Okay, so this one will give you 3. Yeah, this one will give you Ram actually. Okay, so this means that the third element in this one, right, patient name, so it will take this particular thing, and in that the first thing Ram will come as the answer. So right now you might have known what you have to do for getting the next one. So the next one is Shyam, right? Okay, next, if you give this particular thing, then it is like the second thing is given by the id. Okay, so id is 1, 2, 3, 4, so 2 of 2, like that. So it will come, the answer will come as 2 itself. Okay, so these 4, in these 4, C is the answer. Okay, already given by one of the people, two people have given the answer, right? Okay, so next one, the output of the code given below. Okay, so let's go back to this thing. The answer will be C. Okay, now next thing is the output of the code given below. So these are the previous questions, right? So for I in patient list 1, Okay, this is the code, and these are the answers given. Okay, the first answer is like Ram, Shyam, Nandini, and Maya, and the second answer is just 4, and the third answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, and D option is code will throw an error. So many people are putting many answers. Okay, yeah, we'll move on to RStudio. All right, so this is the code that is given. All right, so for first loop, and in that for j in I, print j. The answer will come like 4. Okay, so in patient list 1, it will be like 4. Okay, for j in 4 it will come, print j means 4 will come as the answer, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Raj. Okay, then the answer will be B. All right, next one, what is
Ma'am,
the
can you explain this again?
okay, sorry. So in patient list 1, okay, so right now patient list I'll take, this is the patient list. Okay, it is a list. I hope the screen is visible. Yeah, so the patient list is a list of these things. So list of length 3, and in the first, at the first element of that list is just 4. The next element is just 1, 2, 3, 4, and the third element is Ram, Shyam, Nandini, and Maya. All right, so in this one we have given like for I in patient list of 1 means patient list of 1 is just this 4 only, right? That is why, so for I in patient list of 1 is there is only one element there, and for j in I means there also for j in 4 will come. Okay, so print j will print the 4th element. So right now if I do like for I in patient list of 2, if I give, that means 1, 2, 3, 4 will be there. We'll see what will happen. All right, so here now you will get the C answer. For those who have given the answer as C, just if the question had been like this for I in patient list 2, okay, then it would have been like patient list of 2 is having all these elements. So it will come like for I in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for j in 1, 2, 3, 4. So for printing also the iteration will go like first it will print 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So who has asked the question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am. Got it.
okay then. Okay. So the first, I mean, your question was like patient list of 1. Okay. So the answer for that thing is B. Okay. First question was based on, wait a moment. Which one? The first question was based on rules of naming a variable with an alphabet underscore. Okay. Can it start with that? Just Pavani?
Yes, ma'am.
Can it start with that? I mean, it can have the thing, but starting shouldn't be underscore, right? If you give it like
Means it should start with an alphabet only and like the period.
period also is not acceptable. If it's like this, then it would have given an answer. Okay, if this underscore was anywhere in between, the answer would have come. Pavani?
Yes, ma'am. But like in starting, that underscore should not be there. Only alphabet
Yeah,
is accepted.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, yeah. So any other questions in any of the things that I've shared right now in
Ma'am,
any
and
slide?
second question.
Yeah.
When there was one question of that Shyam and Nandini, like in that question, it was like print 3 1. That means like in that print list, that third is that ID one, and in ID one we'll take that first element. That means of Ram.
Okay, okay.
3 1.
This option B, are you telling about option B?
No, ma'am, I'm asking like, is it like this? And like in that print list, that three elements are there. That now patient ID and patient name. That three is that ID, and that one is the name of that patient.
No, no, I'll show you the patient thing. Okay, so this is how it has been stored. So first we gave like ID equal to, so it's like a column name. Okay, these are 3 column names you can tell. Okay, but it's still a list, but still okay. I mean, you can say it as a nested list. Okay, so this is like one of the element of a list, and patient name is another element, and this one is another element. Okay, so when it was combined as a list, the first element of that list has come as this one, then the second element has been given as ID. So when you formed it, it came like this. The first element was stored as 4, the next element ID was given, so whatever was an ID, that got given to as the second element, and whatever was in that third patient name, that means this one, okay, was stored in here. So when you had accessed it like using this indexing, so first patient list of 3, like this double thing has come, right, double square. If it's called like this, it means that it's trying to access this third one. Okay, so you can see here also in patient list, the double one denotes the first element of that list, double 2 denotes the second element, and double square bracket 3 denotes the third element. Okay, so in case, for example, here if you want to access Nandini, it will be like double square bracket of 3, and then you have to give 1 2 3, third you have to take, and then so if instead of this one I'll just give 3. Okay, so if I give that, the answer will come as Nandini. Okay, but earlier it was 2. Okay, so another thing,
Ma'am, instead of like Nandini, they would have asked about Maya. It would have been that double like three times square bracket of third.
Maya should be like 3 times, Maya should be like this. Okay, I mean 3 should be the one to access this particular element, third element. Just wait a moment. Okay, so 3, this element, this particular element will have, so if you are asking for Maya, it's like here 1 2 3 and 4, right? So if you give your patient list name is patient list, okay, patient underscore list, and if you give 2 3 inside the 2 square bracket, it will mean this one, this particular row right now here shown. Okay, and if you give 4 in that particular thing, it would mean that the fourth element in the third element of the list. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am. Means like whatever thing will be asking for, like in this question, they have asked about that patient name. So that will be in double brackets. If instead of patient name, it would have been like that number of patients. That particular element number will be in double brackets,
No,
double
no, no,
square
no.
bracket.
It's like you can think of it's like this. I mean, the list is right now like this. Okay, this patient list. If you see it, this list is inside. Anyway, it is represented inside square brackets, right? So in this list, it is like it's looking like 4 first. Okay, and next one, it's again a list like 1 2 3 4. Okay, and third again it is like Ram, Shyam, and Nandini and Maya. So as you can see here, this is a list, and inside this the first element. So if you access it like double square bracket 1, it will point to this one. Then double square 2 will point to this one, and double square 3 will point to this one. Okay, is that fine?
Understood. Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Yeah,
Thank you.
in that, and again, since in that question we gave like double square 3, and again we gave, to get Shyam we gave again 2. That means that if double square 3 is given, it is looking at this particular list inside the patient list. Okay, this is again a list only. So this is the whole structure. Okay, Raj, you have raised a hand. Can you tell me the question you have?
Yes, miss. Miss, in the first option, we have not used the double square brackets.
Wait. Yes, we haven't used,
Miss, so why it's showing null? Can you please
because
explain that?
this is not like a correct way, okay, of representing that. Just if I just put this, okay, you can see here, means if you are having just a single variable only, you can access any one. Like for example here, if you see, if you are putting let me write that. So for example, this is the list name, patient underscore list. If you're just putting a single number, it will mean that just the first element of that list will be coming. Okay, so it will show you 4. If you put like patient list, patient underscore is there already. Okay, yeah, and 2 if you put, it will give you 1 2 3 4, and patient underscore list of 3 will give you Ram, Shyam. Okay, inverteds are there, okay, since a character, and Maya. So this much you will get. Is this fine? So 3,
Okay, miss.
yeah, 3 2, that representation can't be given. It means that you'll first take this element, and then in that whatever you want to take, that it means like that when 2 numbers are coming inside square bracket. If even if only 1 is coming, it means that the whole thing in that particular element will be accessed. Okay, is it all right?
Okay, miss. Thank you, miss.
Okay, yeah, Raj, you can lower your hand. Okay, yeah. Where are these questions, Nikhil? These questions are in the last assignment. Okay, in the last session. If you just search for that, you can get the question. So I'll just, so I mean, whatever I have written here, I think it has been noted down by everybody, so I'll be erasing it right now. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. So okay, we'll move on to the next question. Anyway, I'll be sharing this file, RStudio code, as well as the presentation. Okay, it will be accessible in the drive which is shared in your resources section. Okay, so we'll come back to this one. So I think we had any other questions till now?
Ma'am, can you explain this fourth question again? It's like not visible properly.
Yeah, okay. I'll show it here. So this is the fourth question. Okay, is the RStudio visible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's visible.
Okay, so the question was, output of the code given below is for I in patient list of 1. So right now you remember what is there in patient list, right? So for I in patient list of 1, so that means it has only this element, right? So I value will take that 4 because only one element is there present, right? Then, or if I just put this and run this one, it will show you here, right? Can you see the console? In the console it's written patient underscore list is, yeah, so only that is there, right? So for I in it will come like 4, okay, and this is coming to the next loop. So in that for j in I, so what is I now? It is 4. For j in 4 it will come, then j only will be assigned with the value 4, so print j will be printing the value 4, okay. That's why if I run this whole code, I'll be getting the answer as 4. Then that's why I have shown another thing, another variation, like if I am putting patient list of 2 and if I am running that code, then everything in the second element, meaning like it will come like I in 1 2 3 4, that 4 elements will come there. So j also will have like when I is equal to 1, j will be 1 and 1 will be printed. Then when I equal to 2, j also will be 2, 2 will be printed, and like that it will be going. Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the next one. Okay, what is the output of the following code? X equal to this one, right? And you have to print the type of this one. Okay. Yeah, answers are coming as here. Yeah. Only one has answered. Anyone? Yeah. Everyone has got that concept. So I'll just directly move on to the answer. So this is the thing, okay? So what is this? What does it do? 10 plus 2 will come, right? Ma'am, I just... Prabhat, have you looked at the lecture sessions? It's okay, it's fine if you have just joined the class today. Just go through this one, okay, and then rewatch the session. It will be uploaded in YouTube, as well as you can go through the lecture slides, okay? Is it fine? Yeah, okay then. So each week you are coming, just go through the lecture sessions first, all right? Okay. So yes, so type of x we have to see. So right now x is stored as, so here you can see here, right? X is equal to x is stored as 12, and x is shown as a numeric 56 byte, like that it's shown, okay. But if you give a type of, the numerical values in this one is usually stored with the name double, okay. That's why double will be coming, all right. So this represents, this double percentage represents finding out the remainder. So 10 plus 5 divided, remainder of 5 divided by 3, okay. So x will be 12, and type of 12 will be coming like double. So earlier you might have heard it like whether if it's a numerical value, your data type will be coming as integer. Either if you have worked with Python or C, it will be showing as integer, but here it will be showing like this one, okay. Just a simple thing only. So answer will be A. Now the next question. Okay, yeah, next thing is like State whether the given statement is true or false. The library reshape2 is based around two key functions, melt and cast. Answers? True. Yeah. So this particular function you have seen earlier itself in the lecture sessions, but still I'll go through that. Okay. So for showing that, what I'll do is like I'll get the help of one data set already available in RStudio, which is like air quality. So the data set for air quality index. Okay. So what I'm going to do is like I'm taking the names of the air quality, that particular data set, and I am changing it to lowercase, and then I am storing it in names. So when I run this particular line, it will load the air quality data set. So this is the air quality data set. Okay, ozone, solar, wind, temperature, month, day. Okay, and in this one I have just stored it like names of air quality, like this I have stored. So if you look here, then you can see just head of air quality. So I hope you have studied head and tail in RStudio. Can you tell me how many observations will be coming if you give a head of a particular data set, like this particular command? If you give, can you tell me how many observations will come? Just you can put in the chat window also. Okay, I think it's not familiar. No, that's no problem. So if you load a particular data set to any name, and then you give like head of that name. Okay, so it is a particular command which is used to find out or used to see the first 6 observations of that particular data set. Okay, so head means the top 6 observations. Okay, the top, or I can write this command there to see the first 6 observations, or rows you can tell. Okay, the first 6 rows you can see. So this is similar to what you can see, just wait a moment. This is similar to what you can see in Python also, if someone of you are familiar with Python. In Python, if you give head of some data frame name, it will show you the first 5 rows. Okay, so this is the difference between Python and RStudio right here, like one of the differences. So here this particular command will give you 6 observations. So let me just run this thing. So here, and I'll increase the console size, so you can see here this one is right now 1 2 3 4 5 6 observations are there, and in that every columns are coming which are there in the data set. Just 6 observations will be shown. Likewise, if I am putting tail, okay, so this is something you can see when you do an analysis of data of a particular data set. Okay, these are some things you should do every time. So tail of air quality, if you see, you can look at the last 6 observations. Yeah, yes Aishwarya, last 6 rows of data set, that's right. So 153 observations are there right now in that. Now you can see here. Another difference is in the indexing. So here the indexing like starts with 1, you can see. In head, yeah, you're right, I think now you have understood. So head and tail are there. And so our question was right now about the reshape library, right? So the answer, most of you have given true. The library reshape2 is based around 2 key functions named melt and cast. So we'll see what melt and cast does. Okay, so melt of air quality, if you will give, okay, just I'm giving it to a new name, all right, and I'm seeing the head values of that. So if I run this one, what it will do is like this is the air quality. Okay, so first it will name, in variable it will name ozone, and values of ozone it will give like this. Then what it will give, it will give solar as the variable. Okay, and then it will give its values. Okay, so for seeing more data, like if I give, like for tail also we'll just see tail of AQL. Okay, if I give that, now you can see in this one day was the last column, so the last column 6 values, so values has come. So melt will first take all the columns and it will like append it after the rows after one column. Okay, so first the column ozone will be given in variable and its values will be given, then solar will come and its values will be given, then wind values, and it will finish with giving it the variable as day and their values. So that is what melt does. It like changes it to a longer data frame, you can tell. Okay, so it's like conversion of a wide data frame to a long data frame. That's how it's usually told. And then if there is another variation also, if you just give like melt of air quality id dot variables like month and day, so variables you are fixing here like month and day should be variables, they shouldn't be changed. Okay, that means that you can see extra columns coming like month and day, and other columns only will be changed or melted. Okay, that you can tell like that. So here if you see the first 6 observations, month and day are kept constant here, like you had seen in the air quality data set. So 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.5, 5.6 you can see here, right? And then variable and value is coming in the other way. So rest of the columns are coming with the variable name ozone and the different values. So 41, 36, 12, 18. Okay, it's coming like that. So yes, Arjun, what is your question?
Ma'am, for like the combination of month and day, we would have the limited number of rows. Like let's say we in this data set we have some 200 rows.
Yeah.
For those 200 combinations, it is putting the rest of the like it is converting the wider data set to the longer. So how would like the temperature and all this, because if we make long the wider to long, the number of rows are increasing. But in this case, putting that in combination with month and day, what would happen for the last records, ma'am? Like that would be like not the consistent, like the corresponding rows will not be put in the longer one, right, ma'am?
Okay, it will be like kind of repeated. So if I take the tail also, you can see here, right? So tail of the air quality was given like this one. This is the full data set. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
here it is like 925, 926, like this it's coming. And so this is the data set. Okay, total 153 observations are there. Yes, so it is like for this one, if you give the value ozone as 9, it will be taking that value which is month and date value which is there,
Okay.
and solar dot r and 24 if you are taking, then month 9 and day 14 is there, right? So you'll see a repetition of those values. Okay, is that okay?
So we are saying that for this, like the last row, like for 930,
Yeah.
we will have ozone value coming at 20 only. We will not see any other
So
value.
in that case the data will be coming like, so for month 9, 30 will be coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Then ozone and 20.
Okay.
So after some time 9, 30 again will be coming, and solar 22, 23 will be coming.
Okay, I understood. So,
Yeah.
like for that combination, for
Yeah.
that row, the rest of the columns would be shown in different rows, but only relevant columns. I got it, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay. So just I had so last thing also I'll just so Pavani, just look at this one also, because I had given the same thing and taken the tail of it. Okay, so in that tail you can see here, so tail of AQL is written as, so month, day, 925, all those things are there, and then here it is coming like this. Okay, so temperature 68 means 930 will be coming, temperature 76 means 929, temperature 75, see here, temperature 75 means 928 will be coming. Okay, is that understood, Pavani?
Ma'am, like, see, in that variable and value, you said like, if you are starting from 9 and 30, that month is same, and that like the corresponding value to that thing will get
Yeah,
in variable and value.
yeah, that will change. So for the
And like,
same, yeah,
okay, ma'am.
yeah, for the same 9 and 28, the ozone value will be 14. It will be coming first in some of the rows. Then after some time solar 191 will come. Then after some time wind 114.3 will come. Then at the end temperature 75 will come. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So just for more information about that, I have given a link also, just since many of you are having doubts, I'll just, this is the link. Okay, so I have given, okay, use of melt function. Okay, I'll explain with this page. I'll just okay, so reshape 2, so you have, most of you have given the answer as true, right? So we'll see what makes data wide or long. So right now this is the, so this is same data set is here right now. Okay, ozone, wind and temperature. So this is the short format. Okay, short or wide format, and the long format will look like this: ozone and its value like given here. So some of the data from this is only taken here. Okay, so ozone will look like this, wind will look like this, and temperature will look like this. This is a long form. Okay, so the reshape 2 package has two key functions, melt and cast. This you have already seen. Melt will take the wide format data and will melt it to a long format data. Okay, and cast will take the long format data and cast it to a wide format data. So it's like a reverse of the other one, previous one. Then so I'll share you this link also. So for that, right now you can see this is the data set. I have already given that, so just I'll show you. So AQL, what we did right now was like, we have fixed the month and day and we have melted air quality, like that I can say, because that is the operation happening. Okay, melting and making it to a long data frame. So you can see the month and day were fixed, and whatever was in a particular month and day, the ozone value was given. It means that in a particular day, so in the month 5, in the first day of month 5, ozone value was this much. In the second day of month 5, ozone value was 36. So it will go till whatever days are there given in that particular air quality data set. Next, after that, it will come like in the first day of month 5, the solar.r value will be 190. Then in the second day of month 5, this much will be the value. So that is the melt function. Okay, so by default melt will have assumed that all columns with numerical values are variable with values. Will it always melt first column? No, it's not always melting first column, right? If you don't mention anything, this is the format that you'll be getting. Variable, there will be one variable and value will be there. So if this is your format, like you have 3 columns, one column as ozone, another column as wind, and another column as temperature. These column names it will take as a variable name. Okay, that means variable will take the names as ozone, wind, and temperature, and values of each of these columns will be written beside that. Okay, so this is the case when you don't mention anything in the arguments of the melt function. Then right now in the RStudio I had shown you, like I have given melt of air quality and I had given to fix the variables month and day. Okay, so if that is fixed and given, then it will fix those two values. Month and day will be coming as the normal columns itself, and then rest of the things will be converted to variables and value. Okay, is that clear? It's not always, yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes, tell me.
ma'am, like when we are doing melting, that here we separate that identifier variable and measured variable, so that we like that two variable which we convert like measured variable. For that, the name of that column is like variable and value. All the data which will
All the data will be named under variable and value. Okay, is that fine? And
Yes.
there are other options coming up. So these are the advanced things, like if you put like you want to melt this particular data set, id.vars variables, like you can tell month and day are still fixed here, and then again variable.name, you are giving the variable name or you are changing the variable name. So earlier it was just like variable and value. If you specify something, like if you specify variable name should be like climate variable, then that variable column name will change to climate underscore variable, and value name also, if you give like value dot name should be climate equal to value, then that will change here. Okay, so every time if just melt is given, it will Arjun, tell me your question.
Ma'am, sorry if I am derailing you from the objective, but I admit this is my first class as well. So, like for this package, if we like, my question is like, there are some packages or libraries created, like these are custom libraries. So, do we need to do any special import to, import? Handling to import the new libraries apart from the basic setup of RStudio?
Yes, you need to do, yes, that is required, but okay, till now I think it's fine for everyone. I'll come back to the RStudio. Okay,
Sure, ma'am.
so yeah, if any questions remaining you can tell me. So see here, packages you can see here, right? So in that I have Reshape right now installed. Okay, so if it's not present, then you have to go to install packages. Okay, there is a command also for that, but this is the way you can see here. Okay, just telling you. So if, okay, this is another library which is required. Okay, dplyr for some visualization and all. So if that is required, you have to type in here, and then okay, it's better to install dependencies also, and if you give install, it will ask you like this. Okay, then whatever is installed will be present in the packages. Okay, so right now I had searched for this. Okay, if I don't give that, this is the packages right now. These are the packages which are installed. Okay, these are the packages which are installed, and Since I wanted to use reshape, just I will search for that if reshape is available, reshape 2 is available. So it is available because I had already installed it. So sometimes you need to install packages, so you can go to this one, okay, and install the required packages. Is that fine now? Yeah, okay. Then you can, I'll share this link also. More of it you can see here in this link, okay? So you will understand more about it. Is that fine for everyone? Okay then. Okay. So right now, I mean, you can see, right, reshape 2 anyway. So now you have seen that 2 functions will be there, okay? So another thing is like, so this is right now reshape 2. So if you see here, this is the, just I will, yeah, this is the package window, okay? So right now I have installed that package, okay? So documentation for package can be shown here. You can see here cast is there, many functions are there, okay? We'll see that in other lecture sessions, okay? So melt is there. So if you check on one of these things, if you click on one of these things, then its description, its usage, everything will be given, okay? So I think that's fine. Now we'll move on to the next one. Yeah. What is the output of the following code? So what is the output of the following code? It is asked. So I'll come back to the 7th question here. Okay, yeah. One answer has already come. Yeah, 4. Okay. Let me just find the question, okay? Just wait a moment, please. Yeah. So we had stopped at, oh, I haven't included the question. Okay, anyway, the output of the following code is asked. A equal to matrix C 9 to 1. So what will be the output of this one? A equal to matrix of C 9 to 1, 3 comma 3. Okay, I'll show you how it has come. So A, it's right now a matrix. Okay, so A looks like this right now. We have given matrix of C 9 to 1. So 9, yeah. So yeah, many are putting the answer. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you don't give any argument like whether you have to fill it row wise or column wise, the default will be like column wise will be going, okay? So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So A is like this right now. Okay. Now the question was print A 3 comma 2, right? So yes, the answer is 4. So the option is, yeah, everyone has put the answer as 4. So the option is B. Any doubts in this one? I think there might not be any doubts. If any doubts are there, just inform. Okay. So in between there was another question. 6, 7. Okay. So okay, we'll come back to that later. Create the data frame using the code given below and answer the questions 8 and 9. Okay, student data is data.frame, student ID C1 to 4. Okay, someone had already put A comma B. Okay, let's come to that. Sahil, Aishwarya B. Okay, yeah. So okay, then any other answers? D. All right. None of the above. Okay, so many answers, so many different answers. So I'll go to, okay, most of the people are giving B. That's fine, that's fine. So I'll go to this one, create the data frame. Yeah, This is the question. Just I will just reduce this console panel, and yeah, so choose the correct command to add a column. Okay, so right now this is the thing. Sorry, yeah, I mean this is the question. Student data is equal to data dot frame student id c1 to 4, student name Ram, Harish, Pradeep and Rajesh. Okay, to insert column, see bind, actually it's not like inserting column. Okay, we will come to that later. I have an example for that. Okay, so here right now you can see student underscore data equal to data dot frame, this one. So if I run that particular thing, just you can see this is the student id and student name. All right, so I want to access, or I want to add a column named student department to data frame student data. Okay, so right now if you want to add a particular new column, you don't have to use that cbind. Cbind is for another thing. Okay, that we can see later. So first option was like student data without any separation, and then again student department. What will happen here? Any idea? You can put in the chat window also. Okay, error, this error directly won't come. Okay, because what it will do is like this is take it will take it like a won't create that column, Arjun. It won't create, it will create a new vector. That is okay. Yeah, I mean it will be forming a new list. Okay, so if I run this particular line, okay, what will happen is like you can see here student data. Can you see it? See, student data, student department. Okay, see, I think you can see it here. Student data, student department will be the name of that list, and the elements in that list will be commerce biology. Like that, one new list will be formed, won't be stored in the data frame. Okay, so that is, I mean, error won't be coming, but it's not your intended output. That's all. Okay, next thing is student underscore data. That means your data frame, and you are giving student underscore department. This is the B option. Okay, so this B option is right actually, because since, so in this student data right now there is no column named student department. So student inside this square bracket, if you give student department, then it will create a new column, and in that column it will store these data. Now if I do that right now, if I look at student data, see here a new column has been formed with the values, or with the rows commerce biology, English and Tamil. Okay, so that is coming, that is fine. Now this one, the third option, no one I think has given that option, but anyway, if third option is given, error will come. Why? Because now we are giving like student department equal to student data of this one. Okay, so undefined column selected, it will be coming student data of this one. So what this means is like inside student data these columns are present, and value of those columns should be stored to student department. That is kind of the meaning here. But in this particular data frame, okay, there is no column like that. There are values, but it's not the way like you will assign values of a data frame to a new name. Okay, so that's why error is coming. So error is like they are saying undefined columns selected, because the elements given in here is not a column name. Okay, so that will throw an error. So right now the answer will be, the right answer will be B. Is everyone? Tell me.
Ma'am, that means like if we want to add a new column, we should write that particular thing in a square bracket, And in the third option, we have used that equal to sign, means that computer, it will understand that the value for student department should have that the data which is there in that student data column.
Yeah, student is, if I had just given like, for example, this thing, student data, if I had just given the value like, what was the student department, student name. Okay, let me give. Okay, just we will see what happens here. If I just give that, what will happen? This is like there is already a column present there, so that values will be stored to student department. Okay, right now what they try to do is like C of like this has come, right? That means it will be again a list of columns. It's taking like a list of columns. Okay, so it's like again student name has come, then commerce has come. No, student name hasn't come, just for example I am telling. So student name can come, commerce can come. So if you give like this one, so right now there is no column named commerce, right? So if I run this one, so we can see here, where is that student department, it will show you like null here. So since one of the columns are there, nothing is coming. Okay, so it will show you a null value here. Now A can also be, wait, A option is A option right now, can I have shown you the A option. This is the A option. Okay, Sahil student underscore data student, can you see that? This is the A option. What is this? Can you tell me? This is like student data, student department was there. I mean, those two names were there, but without any signs or any characters in between or any square bracket. It was just given like this. So what R Studio and R programming understood is like, this is the name of a particular thing. Okay, so for that name, whatever was assigned in the right side, it's stored. So earlier it was assigned like C of commerce, biology, English, Tamil, it had assigned. So that's why it came like a list. Okay, data student department. Third option you had modified, which one? Third option, okay, this one. Third option, earlier when I gave, this is the third option. Earlier when I gave, it will come like C of commerce, biology, English, Tamil will come like a set of C bind. I'll come in some time. Okay, see here. Okay, it'll like binding the columns. Okay, Periya, so I think many questions is coming. Okay, I'll come to one by one. So just for example, I'm taking two matrices. Okay, this is like one matrix has values from 10 to 18, 3 rows and 3 columns, and another matrix has values from 11 to 19, 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so just I am putting this, running this. So just the values I'll just show you, like x1 and x2. So x1 is like this, just keep in mind, and x2 is looking like this. Okay, now when you look at this C bind, okay, so C bind is like, if you do like 2 arguments, if you are giving, it will bind, and like it will be like, you can say it can be like concatenating. Okay, so first thing is apply I am doing. Okay, just I think you have studied apply. If not, it is like a function which is used to apply a particular function. Okay, so for example, this argument I am giving here is minimum. What minimum does? It finds the minimum in a particular row or column that is given. Okay, so right now it is given like x1 is the matrix here, and I am taking it column wise. Okay, and then I am taking the minimum of that columns. So here just for clarity I have given it to x3. Okay, another, just wait a moment, many people are there. Okay, yeah, so coming back to this, I'll separately run this particular thing. So where is this? X3 now you can see, like, see here 10, 11, 12 has come. That means right now x1, it has applied the minimum function on the x1 matrix. That means that in this, so first it will be, here it is given like x1 1 min. So here it has taken from this row, which is the minimum value, so 10 has come. Then from the second row minimum value 11, and from the third row minimum value, which is 12. So answer has come for x3 as 10, 11 and 12. Now the next thing, x4 is apply x2 1 max. That means from x2 it's given as 1. Okay, the second argument is going there as 1 in the apply function. So that will come like 11, 14, 11, 14, 17. 17 is the maximum value. In 12, 15, 18, 18 is the maximum value. And in 13, 16 and 19, 19 is the maximum value. So if I run x4 equal to apply this much, then x4 value will come like 17, 18 and 19. So these two are like right now like kind of list it is. Okay, so here second argument, select whether it should be like column wise or row wise. Okay, so right now just keep in mind this one. If when I was applying x in the second thing, yeah, when I had given 1, the answers were 17, 18 and 19. Okay, now I am going to change this one and I am giving 2 here. Okay, and if I run that, x4 is coming like 13, 16 and 19. We'll go back to x2 because it has applied in x2. So x2 you can see here, it is calculating column wise, right? The maximum in the first column 13, maximum in the second column 16 and maximum in the third column 19. Yeah, so that's, yeah. So cbind, now we'll look at cbind. Okay, so right now we have 2 sets of data. Okay, anyway I am directly applying the apply function here, not naming x3 and x4, so no problem in change of the values. Okay, so apply x1 1 minimum means it will get the row wise calculation of minimum values of the x1 matrix. And next one I am giving apply x2 1 max means it will give you the row wise maximum values. Okay, so it will be like 2 like it will be like 10. Let me just take this one. It will be like for the first one, first apply, it will come in like 10, 11 and 12. And before that in this x2 the maximum value will come like 17, 18 and 19. So if you do a cbind for this one, you can say it like a binding of columns. You can think of it like that. Okay, so binding of column will what it will do, just column binding you can tell. Okay, just from that name itself, that is the meaning coming. So if I do this one, this particular thing, then m, I'll come to m. So m looks like this one, see. So I think Periya, are you clear with this one? Yeah, so that is what cbind does. Okay, so we'll come back to the present thing. Okay, yeah, so just remove this one. Yes, so we were looking at this one, student department, student data. So earlier when I had given this, it will come like student data of, so what is, I mean, this will come as a list, right? C of this one will come as a list, right? So just okay, just it, when it was given, okay, then student data in this one with columns commerce, biology, English and Tamil. These are not anyway column names, so it can't be obtained or stored to another variable. But when I had modified it just to student name and given inside a square bracket, then it had come like, it meant that, I mean, the assignment meant like I'm just accessing the column name. Okay, when I gave it like this and just removed, I mean, when I gave a single thing, it just stored it like student department, it just stored it like this one, Ram, Harish, Pradeep and Rajesh. But when you gave like, when I gave like this one, student name, commerce, inside this one, there is no particular value which had student name, no particular value which had student name and then column, like that's a nested list, nothing was there available like that. Okay, so it was not possible with that. And in the options which were given, that's like accessing the columns which are not column names right now. Okay, so is that thing clear? I don't know who asked the question, so just put in the chat window if it's clear. Pavani, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Like here, when you are doing that C binding, that student underscore name, that particular column will be made, but there is no such column of name commerce, right?
Commerce, like columns are not there. Okay,
It will not print commerce. It will print
yeah,
a column only, and another like column name of student name.
yeah, like no, next we'll look at how to access some of the cell names. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
if it was something like that also, some other answer would have come, but there is nothing like that, that's why a null value came. Okay,
Understood, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
yeah, so this was first question, so this is like a linked answer like question. So next is like, you have to choose the correct command to access the element Tamil in data frame student data. Yeah, I have got C as the answer, so I think many of you would be able to answer it immediately. So just if I access like this, student data like 4, if I give, okay, what is the thing that had come? Yeah, so first thing, it is out of bounds, right? So why? Student data right now looks like this. Okay, so how many columns are there? 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so earlier also you have seen double brackets. If you use, you will be accessing the columns. So there is no particular column, there is no fourth column here, only 3 columns are there. That's why it has come, the error has come like subscript out of bounds. Now if I had given like 3 and if I had run this one, then it will give the third column values. All right, now next thing, so this was the earlier option was 4 only. Okay, now next thing is like 4, 3. Will this give an error or will this be okay?
It will also give
Be an
error.
error, yeah, because it's also out of bounds. No problem. Now student data 3, you saw like it is like commerce, biology, English and Tamil, and the fourth element of the third column means Tamil is the answer. So if you give 3 and 4, like third column, fourth element, it will give you the answer Tamil. Okay, so the answer is C. Most of you have given the answer, I think. Anyone else having a doubt, you can just inform. Otherwise, we'll move on with the next question. B will give English as an answer. Will it, Sahil? This is B, right? Student data. Fourth. Will it give B as will it give English as an answer? It's also an error, okay? Why? Why is it an error? Because we already saw that there is no column, there is no fourth column, okay? Sahil, there is no fourth column here, only 3 columns are there. So, student data within, yeah, okay, yeah, there is no fourth column. I think everyone understood that. Okay, so that's fine. So, we'll move on to the next question. The command to check if a value is of numeric data type. What is the answer for 7th question? 7th question, B. Josna, 7th question answer is B. Okay. Yeah. Then command to check if numeric data type everyone is having, giving, yeah, yes, is numeric also. Yeah, everyone is right. What will S numeric do? Sorry, as numeric do? It will convert to numeric. So this is, yeah, this is clear with everyone. Type of will give you the data type. Yeah, it will convert data type. So that's clear with everyone. So I'll come back to, so next I will see the things which are of January 2023 session. Okay. These are the assignments given in January 2023. So here consider the following code. I'll increase the size. So here you can see room temperature as integer, read line. A prompt is given, okay. So we'll move on to RStudio. Same code I have written there. Just let me take that. Okay, I'll close everything. Yeah, assignment 1. So here you can see here room dot temperature. What I am assigning it to, I am taking read line prompt, enter room temperature in degrees Celsius. Okay, so the prompt is given, and from that prompt, that is read, and it is stored as an integer. Okay, and that integer I am giving to the name room dot temperature. Okay, so if I run this code, particular code right now, in the console the prompt will come here, enter the room temperature in degrees Celsius. So in our question it was given like, if a room temperature of 20 degrees Celsius is input to the above code, the output will be displayed like so. I'll show you the if loops here right now before entering the value. So the question is like, the value should be, and the value to be entered here is 20. So if loop starts with if the room is less than 19, so that condition won't be satisfied. The room temperature is greater than 19, and the next else if loop is like room temperature greater than or equal to 19. So this particular thing is satisfied, and the next thing is like room dot temperature is less than or equal to 25. So the second if loop or the else if loop condition is satisfied if I give the degree Celsius value as 20, because in the question it is asked to give the value as 20. So it should print these two, the room is warm and enjoy the stay. Now if both those values are not coming, even if it's not less than 19 also, and if it's not less than 25, it will give you like room is hot, please turn the air conditioning on. Okay, so right now we'll see what is given in the question. So it was asked to give the value as 20. Okay, so 20 is given. So now I will run this one also. Okay, so what will be coming? as we have expected, it will show you the room is warm, enjoy the stay. Now if I am running this thing again, so if I am running this thing again, I am giving the value as 35. If I am giving the value here as 35, and if I am running this loop again, then then okay, so yeah, so if I am giving it like this one again, then okay, it has come to this one. Okay, okay, what have I done here? It has gone to a loop, I think. Sorry. Yeah, so right now I'll just stop the session. Okay, and okay, so what can you do is like, I'll run this one again. So what value we had given right now? Room temperature was given like 35, right? So 35 meaning like it is greater than 25 also. So the room is hot, and please turn the air conditioning on. I hope this is clear with everyone. If then, I'll move on to the next one. So here, okay, now the next one is consider the code below to create a data frame city underscore data. Name, weather and city data has given. So we are forming a data frame with that. Choose the correct answer based on the output expected on running the code below. So first we'll form the data set with these data, and after that we are giving like city underscore data dollar weather. Okay, so it will like access that particular column, and in that particular column I am putting city underscore data dollar name, which will access that particular column named name. And if it's equal to city C, that means I am looking at the data frame and I am selecting this particular column selecting this particular name city C in column name, and if it's equal to that, then I am changing the weather column in that particular position as snowy. Okay, print city data. That's what is asked. Print the new data frame. So what will be the answer? Somebody has given B. Okay, so B, everyone is given B. Yeah. So in the column data frame city data, city C is replaced by snowy. That is right, everyone's right. So just I will run that. So name, okay, so name has come like that, city A, city B, city C. Weather also entered like that. Okay, and this is the new data frame city data, city A, city B, city C, sunny, cloudy, rainy. Okay, so I am going fast because most of you have given the answer. So city data dot dollar weather will access that particular column name, and city underscore data will city dollar name underscore data dollar name will access that particular column named name. And I am giving equal to, if it's equal to city C, that means if name value is coming like city C, it should be replaced with snowy. That is what is written in this statement. If I run that and I am printing the new data frame, this data frame will be printed like this. Or if you see here also, it will be, earlier it was rainy, now it is replaced as snowy. Okay, so then the column name, this one, answer is D, as most of you had said. Okay, now next one, consider the code given below. City weather, list of city A, city B, city C, and C sunny, cloudy, rainy. Choose the correct command to access the variable cloudy. This we had already seen. I think you can answer this one right now. Yeah, somebody has given C. Okay, so cloudy. So this city weather is right now city underscore weather looks like a list right now with city A. I'll just write ABC. Okay, A, city B, and city C, and then again a list with sunny, cloudy, and rainy. Okay, so some people are giving answer as C. Okay, any other answers? We have to access the cloudy option. Any other answers? I'm getting everyone's as C. Okay, yes, how it is C. Yeah, Aishwarya, yeah. Okay, those who have given C, just look at this. Okay, so right now I'll show you like this itself. So right now the city weather looks like this, where it is city weather. Okay, see, it is a list. Okay, and this list is stored like this. List element 1 is city A, list element 2 is city B, and the list element 3 is city C, and the fourth element of that particular list is again a list given like sunny, cloudy, and rainy. Okay, so you are asked to access what? Cloudy. So where is cloudy present? In the fourth element of city weather, and again even in that fourth element it's present in the second position. Okay, so this one we had seen earlier also, accessing like this. So the double things will represent the main elements which are present in the list, and the sub elements will be given by the single square brackets. So the first answer is right. Okay, those who have given C, the first answer is right. Okay, if you give 2 comma 2, 2 is right now a single element. Okay, so nothing will come there. Okay, not an element. Yeah, so I think this is clear with everyone. So similar question we had seen earlier also. So the answer is A. Okay, consider the following code. A equal to matrix C 1 to 42, n row is equal to 6 in column. So you don't have to give n row in column, but still it's in the question, so we'll see that. N row equal to 6, n column equal to 7, and by row equal to 2, that is written here. Okay, so then it is asked B A minus 2, comma is also there. Okay, so what will be the answer of this one? Based on the output of the above code, choose the correct options from the following. Okay, okay, D, I have got an answer. Okay, that is kind of right. Yeah, so just I will show you in the RStudio also. So this is right now our A matrix. So A matrix looks like this, 1 to 42, and it has, as we have given here, 6 rows and 7 columns. 6 rows are there, 7 columns are there, and it's filled by row. That means row wise it is filled first. That's why it has come 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 here. Now if I hadn't given that and just run this one, it will look like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It will be like column wise filling. Okay, since in the question it had given like this, by row equal to true has been given, that's why row wise filling had happened. First one row is completed and then the next row. Now B equal to A minus 2 comma, that means that this is the row position here and the second row will be removed. Okay, So B will be coming like this matrix with only the second row removed. So the answer is D. If does anyone have any doubt with this one? What if was not there after -2, meaning like? Okay, then the default option will be coming there. Okay, yeah, so see here, just that thing will be taken. Then it will be like accessing, right? How do you access data in a particular matrix? You'll just be giving the number of that row or column, right? So if you just give, sorry, wait a moment, if you just give a of 2, that means that we are just accessing the second row. Minus added to anything, either the row number or the column number, will mean that that particular thing will be removed. Okay, now so here it is like just that thing is taken and stored in this one, just yeah. Now so, okay, people still are joining. Okay, then anything?
Excuse me,
Yeah, tell me.
ma'am. In that previous question that was of cloudy and sunny, like there were only two columns. Now, like the it should be like two two, but you said four two.
Two no, not two columns. Wait, I told you like this. Okay, like city underscore weather. Right now if you say like list of this one, it will be stored like first element it will be city A, then city B, then city C, and then again a list of sunny, cloudy and rainy. Okay, rainy. I hope my writing is legible to you. So
Yes,
this one, yeah, so this one is like city underscore weather. If you give double square bracket like 1, that means city A, and city B means within the double square bracket 2 will come. So this whole list will be stored as city underscore weather of 4. Okay, so if you call like city underscore weather 4 like this whole thing will come, whole list will come. Now again from that list you selected 2, so that's why cloudy is coming.
means like that the nature of that weather, the condition of that weather, sunny, cloudy, and rainy, we have treated as a one entity, single entity.
It's a list within a list. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so this is a list, you can see here, right? This is a list of objects, and in that list itself again a list is coming. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, so if you have to access things like that, you have to give the indexing like this one. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, so okay, now we had stopped at this one. Now the parameter collapse in the function paste, any idea? You can give the answer. Okay, think many of you might have not seen that, so I'll just explain with the help of the program itself. Okay, so it was, yeah, here you can see okay, different variations I have seen. Okay, so the parameter collapse, first it's given like adjust the display of the string to left, right or center, not needed. Then add space in between two strings, that we can see. Okay, some has said C or D maybe. Okay, we will see. So okay, so this collapse function, they are telling it like it is in paste, right? It is in paste, they are telling. So what we'll do, first we will see what paste is. Okay, so this is like, you see, separator you can mention, collapse you can mention. Usually it is null value by default. So what does paste do? So right now I have given these elements inside this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without any other arguments. Okay, if I run that, it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, characters and numbers have like joined like this one. Now again, if I give like this one, these all are given, and then comma sep underscore I'm giving. So then it will come like all these strings will be taken and they will be separated by an underscore. Now again in the paste function, if I am giving separator as and, it will give you 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that it will be coming. Okay, now we'll see the collapse function. So right now in this one paste, I am giving a list of some elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I am giving collapse equal to this one. Then when I run this one, you can see all the elements in between I am adding here. I am getting the collapse function like this. Now again, if I am adding a space between them, okay, I am giving collapse like this, this one will come. So just before that, if I am just giving nothing, I am giving in this one, and I am just, if I am just running this one, the answer will come like this. Okay, paste will do this function. Just if paste is given like this one, see like this, then it will return to you like set of like characters or strings it will return. When collapse was added, it returned it like this. It made it as a single string, right, with the separation this one given. And when a space was given, again also it is like a single string was returned, but what happened, it is in between there are spaces. Now we'll see the combination of both. Like for example, I am giving, earlier I had given some numerals. Okay, now I am giving some names inside C. Okay, and I am giving collapse as and. So right now you can see there are separate strings here right now because these are names. So we have given a list of names. Okay, and I am giving collapse and. So you can say that these are strings. So what did they do to these strings? If I had not given this one, just for example, I am taking this again and I am putting it here and I am removing the collapse. Okay, if that was not there, sorry, if that was not there, oh sorry, yeah, so if that was not there, I would have got like this. See, like this it has come. Okay, then when I gave, so in case, this is in case of, earlier it was in case of numerals. When numerals was given without collapse, it came like separate things it had come. Okay, and when I gave collapse underscore, it returned a single string. Now without collapse, I am giving the list of names. It is giving same thing which was given earlier, and already it was string, so it is returned as a string itself. Now if I am giving the collapse as and, it comes like all the elements, all the strings are joined with the collapse value. So collapse value given was and, so it's like every string which was given, it has joined with the and function. Now what can you do? I am looking at both the combination of this one. I am looking a list with string, I am giving a set of numerals, and I am giving the sep function as underscore, and I am giving the collapse value as and. So all these things we will know and see the difference. Okay, so if I run this one right now, okay, I'll bring the console up and see here, it's like A, B I have given. So these are like a list of strings, you can say, and 1, 2, 3 numerals I have given, separation I have given. So between two elements the separation is coming, and the next entry is between this entries. So this one is stored as like combined, these two elements are combined with the separator value, and collapse is doing like the string which is formed or the element which is formed from these two elements, it is joining. So it's like A underscore 1 and B underscore 2 and A underscore 3 and B underscore 4, like that it's going. Okay, again we will see another example. Same thing if I am doing with respect to another one. So I am giving John Ray 1 to 5, I am giving separator, I am giving as equal to, and collapses and. So these two elements, its separator will connect those two elements, and the elements which are connected by separator again will be connected and taken as a single string with the help of collapse. Okay, so if no separator is given, then it will be like df, if I have given df1. So no separator is here right now, so you can see here these two things are directly joined and given like df1 greater than df2 greater than. So outside the output is finally a string. So it is like, you can say between two strings, can you say it's add space in between two strings? No, I don't think so. There is some problems in the question actually. I've just given the functionality of this one. Okay, so eliminates the space in between two strings, maybe you can tell, but still the output, final output is string itself, one single string. Okay, eliminates the space between two words in a string, that also might not happen like that. Okay, so kind of there are some problems in this question. Okay, so the paste function, the collapse functionality in paste can be given like all these different ways. That I have shown. Okay, later you can just experiment with other combinations also, and you can see that. Yeah, can we add any specific condition to collapse? Can we add this? That I have to see, Periya. That I haven't seen right now. Later I'll check that. Okay, okay, yeah. Now the next question, consider the following code in R. Find dot function of A. This might be easier for you right now. So f1 to A, inside that B is given as square of that I, print B. What will be the answer? So everyone can go through that code once. I have displayed the code there. Okay, people are giving 1, 4, 9, 9, 16. Okay, just so B, okay, yeah, I'll go back to this thing. So here so this is Okay, collapse, like I've given more information also about it. Okay, you can go through that. Peria, you can go through this one. Okay, this will be shared later. Now this is the function, okay, that we are explaining. I'm explaining right now. Find function, find dot function of A, this one I have given. So at the end I have to print B. So if I run this whole thing, okay, it's not finished right now. So okay, so here you can see, yeah, so this is the whole function. So find function of 4 we are giving, right? So that I'll give right now. So answer will come like 149. So the option here is given as 149, 16. Just wait a moment. 1 in A, 1 to A. So if B greater than, the question doesn't have a break statement. Yeah, okay, that's right. Yes, Rahul. So the question, that's what I wanted to show. I wanted to show the functionality of break also. And yeah, that is true. So this is like, just I think I have placed that question later. Anyway, so you know the answer for that one. So this one is little different. Okay, I just want to do like if B is greater than 9. So B is like I square. So I wanted to show the break operations also. The other one I have given in another thing, I suppose. Yeah, so here I had given if B greater than 9 I should break. So you know the functionality of break, right? If that particular statement is coming, the operation should be broken and it should come to the next thing. Okay, I mean it should exit that loop. So that's why 149 came. Now in our same question it was like for example, that one was for I in 1 to A, B, print B. The statement was not there. So if I run that one and then if I give that, you will have that answer. Okay, so in this particular question it is like answer is B. That is fine. So this is another variation of this question which I have shown here. It was given in another previous year question. So if that break operation comes here, then the answer will be 149. If anyone have any doubt, I can explain once more. Otherwise, we will move on to the next question.
Ma'am, that break option is saying that means the value of V should be less than 9. Means greater than 9.
If it's greater than 9, that operation should be broken. Okay. So like, so till now, before B was greater than 9, the value was printed. Okay, so first it's like 1 in 1 to A, so 1 to 4, it's like 1 raised to 2, 1 will be printed here. 1 raised to 2, 1 will be printed because this loop will not come. Then again 2 raised to 2, 4 will come. 3 raised to 2, 9 will come. Okay, because it's still not greater than 9, and that's why print B, each loop had printed up to 1, 4 and 9. Now after that, when 1 came, the I value came as 4, then B was assigned as 4 raised to 2, that means 16, and this if loop condition was checked then if B greater than 9. So B is right now 16. Okay, B is right now 16. So this loop, it has come to this if loop. So statement given there is break. Break is like stop, you can break the execution. Okay, so it has broken the execution, and this particular statement was not executed. That's why it stopped at 149. Is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sri Bala also has asked, is it fine now, Sri Bala?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's clear, ma'am.
Okay then, okay. So we'll go on to the next one. The operator, this one, is used for okay, A, okay. So some had given as C. Just wait a moment. Any other answer? Two A and C. Only 3 people have told. Okay, Anikant, you are right. Identify if an element belongs to a vector. You can say if an element and a vector is given left and right. Okay, it usually means like it's used to check if values of the argument given before and the values of values of argument given before this particular statement is present in the thing which is given, argument which is given in the right side. Usually it's like that. So you can tell it's like it can include identifying an element. If element is given in the left side, it can check whether it belongs to a vector. Okay, that's a theory question. Now the next one is output of compiling and executing the following code in R would be sorry, output of compiling and executing the following code. Okay, green apple given to v name, count as 2, repeat is the loop given, and we are printing the name and counting value is increased. Then if count is greater than 5, it will execute, then it will break. Okay, that is just the meaning. So answers are coming as D. So just anyway, we have already seen break. So right now v name is green and apple. So right now it's given like green and apple. Okay, and count is stored as 2. Then this repeat function, right now if I run that, it will print like this: green apple, green apple, green apple, like that. How many times? 4 times it has come. So the term green apple is printed 4 times. That is true. If anyone has doubt, you can just inform me. Otherwise, since it's a normal problem, so break I have already explained, right? So count value, it starts with 2 and every time it's increasing. Then count, so it first is 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 will come. Only when the count value is greater than 5 only it will break. So that's why 4 times it was printed. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Next thing is like the next statement in R programming is useful for. Any answers? So A if we're skipping the current iteration in loop. Okay, that is any, yeah, everyone see someone evaluated in the current iteration of a loop. Okay, non-devaluate actually. Okay, it will like skip the remaining statements and continue the execution of the loop. Remaining statement it will execute, it will skip. So you can tell it like for skipping the current iteration of a loop without terminating it. So I haven't given any names there, so can just put like this. Okay, this one is the answer. So yeah, these are the questions which were given in the 2 courses which are there right now. Then so it can be like next halts the processing of the current iteration and advances the looping index. Both break and next will apply only to the innermost of the nested loop. Okay, so nested loop here it means like nested for or nested like that. Okay, so break or next will apply to the innermost loop. Okay, we'll come to the outer loop. Now any other questions you have? Does not use continuous statement, meaning like are you meaning like is there continuous statement in R? Are you meaning like that? Okay, yeah, you can do that. So it's like it operates like that, like continue. Josna, 3 assignment questions mean the third question, or which question are you having? Previous, I mean this one, or which is that one? This one. Okay. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay, I'll take that question also. Okay, so
sorry ma'am, fourth one question ma'am, I'm getting error ma'am.
Fourth
Like
question,
I'm not able to understand that answer.
This one?
How to, yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Fourth question.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, this one, yeah. Fourth is this question, output of the code given below. Okay, yeah, this one. So first anyway, patient list this code needs to be run. So I'll run this particular one. So I have cleared every other variable. Okay, so you can right now see clearly this is the patient list. Okay, so in that 1 2 3, and this is like a list. Okay, patient list, it's a list and it is a list of length 3 it is giving. So the first element in that list is 4, the second element in that list is 1 2 3 4, and the third element is Ram, Shyam, like that. Okay, now the fourth question was okay, these things might be clear. Okay, yeah, The fourth question was for I in patient list of 2. So patient list of 2, if I just run that, the answer will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. See why? Because patient list of 2, just a simple bracket, simple square bracket, if it is given, it means that the second element, just the second element will be taken. Okay, if you give double square also, it will be taking the second element itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is coming. See, patient list of 2 is giving 1, 2, 3, 4. So then for j in I, so the question was different. Question was patient list of 1. Okay, so I will come back to that. So right now I am given patient list of 2. So in the second element of that list, all these elements are present. 1, 2, 3, 4 are present. So it will come like first it will be coming like 4. Okay, I value and j value. Okay, first I value will be taken as 1. Then for j in I means j value will also be 1. Print j means 1. Then second I value is 2. Then j in I is also 2 there. The 2 value will be printed. So likewise 1, 2, 3, 4 will be printed in this case. Okay, if I am running this code right now, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be printed. So now next I am changing it according to the question as for I in patient list of 1. So in this particular case, what will happen is that here I has only one value, which is given by what was the value? Okay, which is given by 4. Okay, so I has only one value named 4. In the next loop for j in I, it will come like for j in I means I value is 4 itself. For j value also come like 4. Print j will print the 4 value, because that only is available in that particular element. So if I run this particular statement now, then answer will only come like 4. Is that
Okay,
clear?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, got it.
Okay. Yeah, it will be provided, Raj, Pratap, it will be provided. It will be available in your, don't have your present data science course right now, but anyway, I think this is the previous section. So problem solving session, I think. See here, like this, if you go and click this particular tab will be available for yours also. Next time I will show you that. It will give you a list of things. Okay, yeah, so this is present like this in your course also. It will be shared every week, so I'll be uploading these files to that, and also the slide also. Okay, yeah, fine. Any other questions?
Yes, ma'am. We're having such sessions every week.
Yes, sessions will be there every week.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, you have 2 sessions. In Friday you have 1 session taken by my fellow scholar Abhijit, and next session will be on Saturday taken by me. So usually Abhijit will deal with theory part mostly, so and the questions I'll be discussing. So it can change in the coming weeks also, but you can tune into both sessions. And even if you have some problem with tuning into one session, you can later watch the videos also, because it's a recorded session. Okay, so you can view it later.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay then, so everyone, thank you
Hello.
for joining. Tell me.
Ma'am, actually, I want to ask that will this session be available on YouTube for future reference?
Yes, it will be available.
Okay, thank you.
Okay then, ma'am, I didn't understand that, Swaroop, what that is. PQ wise.
Ma'am, PYQ's previous year question.
Okay, that, I mean, I'll be sharing this one. Okay, Okay, I'll be sharing the PPT as well as the R files.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, like then I'm still having a doubt in that the rules for naming a variable. The rules are same exact like in the rules which we have in other languages. See if I can.
Um, okay, which language do, okay, more about that I'll take in the next session
Well,
also.
yeah, like in when I was attending that session of that this rules of the naming of the rules for naming a variable, it was said that we can name a variable. It should start with an alphabet, underscore, and dot. But here, when that first question, you said that was invalid.
Starting with underscore is showing an error, okay?
No, no, this is I'm at this
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 is
only I'm
another
asking.
example, okay? Just I am giving like employee underscore name like this. So what I'll do, just I'll put like this and see it is coming like this, okay?
Okay, ma'am,
Just
means
you
it
try with different variations, okay?
means it should not start with underscore.
Yeah, it should not start. So if it starts with 1 also it's a problem. Then if it starts with dot, okay, wait, dot, it's coming okay. It was mentioned it should start with alphabet, okay, yeah. Dot sometimes it will take like okay, if you are mentioning it like some variable dot this one, it will mean that employee dot name column in a particular variable. That also is possible with dot. So it's not advised to start like that. So anyway, it should start with like that. So if you give any other character, anyway characters are not what is that, accepted anyway, but dot is fine, but variable underscore is showing an error. Just I will try with equal tools, okay? That's also an error.
Okay, ma'am, understood.
Yeah, okay. So anything else?
Ma'am, when will be the next session?
Next session, I believe it's Friday 7 to 9 and Saturday 6 to 8.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
where from where we have to write exams? Like after completing this course, no?
Online, it will be online, but you have to go to some test centers.
Okay, it will be like where it is located, ma'am, like nearby our state only, or we have to go.
Some centers will be given. Not sure how much frequent the centers will be in each state. I'm not sure. Just you can just search the previous centers which were given. Okay, just see where NPTEL courses were conducted,
Okay,
exams were conducted.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay then, thank you. So everyone,
Thank you, Miss.
yes, exam center will, okay, yeah, it will be made available. Okay everyone, thank you for joining. Have a nice rest of the day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, need to submit the assignment first for to register for the exam.
Graded assignments needs to be submitted, yes, but the final marks will come from the online exam itself. That I have to clarify. Okay,
Okay.
next time I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.